Hi, welcome to Take Charge of Your Health. I'm your host, Dr. Melissa Balizan. Today, we're going to learn about simple steps you can do today to take control of your physical and mental health. And today, I have the honor of having my friend, Sarabeth Sulio, with me here. She's a holistic health practitioner. Welcome, Sarabeth.
Hello, how are you? Thank you for having me on here today. I'm so excited to be here and can't wait to share my journey.
Excellent. Me too. Me too. So speaking of journey, let's talk about that. Tell me how you got into this healthcare journey and especially the holistic health.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to bring it back to when I actually had a pole dancing studio. So I used to teach pole dancing. I was a certified pole dancing instructor. And 6 years into having my studio, I decided I want to go to massage school because I noticed that my dancers were, getting sore and injured. And, I wanted to help in that way too. So I was able to teach the dance aspect and the fitness aspect. Now it was time to hire instructors so that I could do the massage, and add to the services. So what I ended up doing was going to massage school. Once I started massage school, I felt like everything changed for me. That's when I learned more about the body, more about how to use it, more about how it works, and then the emotional aspect. So I was able to take like Chinese medicine courses, which taught me how the organs are connected to emotions and how we can treat the organs to help with emotions and the emotions with the organs. Like, it was just so amazing to me and so fascinating to me. I wanted to look more into that. Then I learned more about aromatherapy and how scents can change your mood and help uplift you and, all that kind of good stuff. And then learning about herbs and drinking teas. I mean, it was just like amazing to me. I was like, wow, we can really heal our bodies naturally. And so that's what really started going for me. So as I was going through massage school, believe it or not, I was kind of losing interest in the studio. So the further along that I got into massage school, the further along I was like moving away from my studio. And then it just became like a natural progression of, okay, there's something that I have to let go of. And I made that decision to, I'm going to follow my heart on this one because this is what I want to do and this is what I'm loving right now. So I had to say bye to my studio, which was not a bad thing. It was just, like that stepping stone, but it really changed my life getting into the holistic world. So go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, that's just wonderful. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then as I finally got into the massage world, I was massaging all types of bodies and then learning about, how each body works, right? Then I wanted to, add on to that holistic path, but also add on beauty. So then I went to school to become a licensed esthetician because I figure if I can relax the body, I can also help others feel good and feel better and look better. So why don't I do that? Because then that'll also add to my skills. So I went ahead and did it. I was like, why not? And so then I added facial services to my list of offerings. So then not only do you feel good, you look good now, right? And then, of course, and I totally forgot, backtrack again, before I even went into massage, I was also already a Reiki master where I was doing energy healing. In that same time, in conjunction with that, I was learning to be a crystal healer. So I'm learning how to work energy as well. So there you go. You have my energy work, the physical work, and then the spiritual was, I also offer angel readings. I do meditation to help clear my mind, to help, reduce the anxiety within myself. And then I also serve as an angel reader where I can help others through intuition and meditation and pass on messages for my clients. So that's how I got into that. And then, again, furthering on into massage, I also one day I actually got a nudge to work with animals. And so I was like, okay, well, let me see how I can do this. And so I was able to start with horses, actually. And I play a therapy harp, which also helps with relaxing the nervous system and also healing emotions as well. And I was able to play my harp for the horses. And now I'm learning how to massage them. So it's great. So somehow like in the human and animal world, and it really is really livening up my soul. It really lights me up, and I feel so good after I do it, because whenever I work with people and animals, by the time I'm done with them, they're such a different person. They feel better, and it's lovely. I love it.
That's just awesome. You've done so many great things. It's like you just added and added and added. You make your whole self a holistic practitioner. You've really embraced everything in there. And I love that you're working with horses now. And this is simple steps you can do to take control of your physical and mental health. But our animals also need taken care of. We have to take care of their health as well. And so I love that you do the harp therapy for them and the massage. I'm sure they love that.
They love it. And I know this is going to sound funny, but it's true. But whenever I hear them licking and chewing, that's my indication they are absolutely into it and love it. And that's what I look for every time. And that's the goal. And I just want to make them happy, and that's what I do.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's talk. Okay, let's go back to the human side. So let's talk a little bit about, we know the animals love the massage, and the massage is great for humans as well. So tell us just a little bit, just pull out one or two nuggets of why somebody would want to go get a massage. Somebody who's watching this and maybe they've heard about it and they've never ever wanted to do it. Give us a couple of benefits of why they would want to go get a massage.
Well, first and foremost, it helps with relaxation. Tense muscles, you tend to tense up, tighten up, and with a massage, we're able to help release the muscles so that we're able to let go and actually start moving again. So first and foremost, like I said, is the flexibility and the ability to move better. Number two is the circulation. When we're using, massaging the muscles that really don't get so much circulation, when we're actually kneading them and using petrissage to help move the blood in there, it allows you to flow better. So then you feel better at the same time. For me, I absolutely love just the whole relaxation aspect. I love falling asleep and then waking up to a new body.
Me too. I love it as well. And that is one thing that, that's one thing I actually teach in my stress reduction program is massage is a great way to go just get that release, because you go in and you walk out a new person. It's just amazing.
Yes.
I love that. Thank you for that. So here's a tough question. What have you learned from integrating all of these things together? Because you've added to your education and so what's your takeaway from your learning or an experience from all of that?
Well, when you're talking about holistic health, when one side is affected, the whole system is affected. So for me, it's when you're dealing with some type of dis-ease, you don't want to just look at the pain. You also want to look at the emotions associated with it. You also want to see the mental health of your client, and with my practice, it also somehow becomes a therapy session, So I think in my profession, it's being able to see the person as a whole and being able to see where it is that you can serve and work on to help bring this person back to a holistic state, right, versus deficient in one area over another,
I love that. And I think that's why you and I connect so well and we became fast friends, because I speak of that too, the holistic picture. You have to look at the whole picture. When your big toe hurts, there might be something else going on.
Yeah.
And you have to look at that whole picture. And I love that you incorporate all of that into your practice. That's just wonderful.
Yes.
So tell me, do you have a favorite service that you offer? What do you like to do best?
Okay, so I like to do a service where I incorporate all my gifts. And the one package that I absolutely love doing is what I call the Heaven on Earth package. And so what that consists of is I will start my session with a 15-minute therapy harp session, which again will help with relaxing you and also helping to bring up any emotions to release. Then I do a 45-minute full body massage, which also includes Reiki and crystal healing. Then I add on a 45-minute facial, which also helps with the beauty. And then at the end, I finish off again with another 15-minute harp therapy session, and then an angel reading as well to leave my client with a beautiful message to leave on their way home.
What an amazing offering. And that, I mean, that's a few hours of time for you as your individual. You're taking charge of your health and redoing, and Sarabeth is helping you do this. So
Yes.
that's an amazing offering. I love that you're able to incorporate all of that. And I love the name of that because heaven on earth, our health is more than just our physical. And we've talked about that. And I love that you bring that in. And in the title, I mentioned physical and mental, but we talk about physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever holistic piece, whatever that piece is of health for you, so I love that you're able to incorporate all of those together. That's just amazing. Just
You
so.
know, and it's so great too because it's my way of serving my community, and I know that this is what I'm here to do. And so spending 2 hours with my client is an honor and a privilege because I'm able to serve in that way. So I take my work seriously and I really tune into my client, and I just want to build that like trust and like, hey, I can hold this space for you and I can help you. So like I said, I'm so grateful for all my clients who come to me, and I'm just the same. I love being able to do what I do.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I love it too, because you take the time to, really get to know your clients and get to know what their goals are and what they need. And
Yeah.
so, and that's very important when we're trying to take control of our health or take charge of our health. So let's talk about maybe a few memorable testimonies. Anybody have some testimonies that they've just, this holistic care? Let's talk about a couple of those.
Well, I actually had a lady who was going through a divorce. So, times are tough emotionally. And she's like, I'm really tired. I'm really stressed out. I just needed some time for myself, some me time. I'm like, perfect. I got you. So, I did my Heaven on Earth package. And let me tell you, she said, when I was playing my harp, as I said, the vibrations from the harp, they penetrate deep into the cellular, into your cells. And basically what happens is when the vibration of the music penetrates the cells, it moves the stored emotions that are in the cells and helps to release. So let's just say you're harboring anger in your heart, when I play the music, it allows it to disperse, to lessen, so to speak, so it's not as heavy. And she said that she could feel like these what were they? They're kind of like lightning strikes coming out of her body. She felt like vibrations, and she said something like it also felt like a target where it like vibrates out. She could feel stuff leaving her body. And as she got up, she's like, Sarah, also when you were playing that harp, I also saw colors. They were so bright and vibrant. And I'm like, do you remember what colors they were? And she said, yellow. And I said, well, yellow represents the solar plexus. That represents, control, self-control. And I said, that's a great thing because that's about your personal power. So maybe that's what we need to work on is your solar plexus and how we can, build your confidence and moving forward. And she's like, Sarah, I did not even know, but like, I don't even know what you did. I just felt it. And now I feel like a different person. And I'm like, see? And then of course with the angel reading after that, she left crying, but not bad crying. It was more like relief and like, thank you. And that's the type of feelings that I love to do is because I'm able to, like I said, touch every aspect and be able to help wherever I need to. And It's just by heart. I love it.
Oh, that's so amazing. And that's, those, so I asked that question because I wanted you to bring out those tingling vibrations, those colors that she saw, because as you're able to take control of your health or take charge of your health,
Mhm.
will experience different things as you're
Yes.
adjusting your diet, or you're adjusting your mentality, or you're adjusting and you're going and having a great massage, or you're listening to music, whether you go and have Sarah play the harp for you. You're going to experience those emotional and physical releases, and so that's okay, that's good, that's what
Mhm.
your body's supposed to be an experience
Yes.
too.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's why I wanted, thank you so much for sharing that.
Of course. And everything is energy, right? So for me, like I think of everything as energy. So whenever I'm also empathic to where I can actually feel things. So, when I'm doing energy work and let's say I feel a hot spot in an area, like I focus on that hot spot until it dissipates. And then what's funny too is once it dissipates, you can notice a physical difference in your client, which is absolutely amazing. You never think like, wow. I mean, once you actually get into the field and actually see and learn everything, you just are amazed about what you can actually, observe, from your client. And I'm always looking at my client just to make sure like whatever I'm doing, my client is still comfortable and whatnot, but at the same time, my focus is moving the energy that doesn't serve you. And that's what I do.
That's good. And I think that, everybody within this summit, we have one thing in common is we pull these things out and we use our ears and we listen to our clients,
Yes.
and we see, what you want and what is best for you. It's not what we want, it's what you want and what your health goals are. So I love that, Sarah, that you pull that forward. And so I know you have a special gift for us, so we're not going to talk about that just yet, but what advice would you give our audience right now, those that are watching? Anything, any pinpoint, anything that sticks out? What advice would you give us?
Make time for you. We are always working. We are always moving. We are always doing something. We need to take time out of our lives to focus on us so that we can regroup and recharge, because we always need to fill our own cup before being able to serve others. So I always take time for personal care to give back to me, because when I do that, I'm able to give to others. So always give back to yourself because you deserve it.
I love that message, and that hits my core of what I am doing. And I thank you so much for just reiterating that, because that is true. We talk about, you hear on the airline, put your own oxygen mask on
Yep.
first before helping others. And we tend, especially as women, we tend to forget about that.
Yes.
And I love, take a step, take time for you, and then your cup will overfloweth for everybody else.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I love that. Okay, before we get into your amazing offer that you have for us, anything else you'd like to tell our audience that's watching?
No, just leave your day with love, light, and happiness.
Wonderful. Okay, so Sarabeth has this amazing gift that she's put together for us. So I'm going to let you tell us a little bit about it, and then there'll be a link, Take Charge of Your Health /Sarabeth, and it'll pop up on the screen somewhere. I can't figure out if it's going to pop on the top or the bottom yet with the editing, but it will pop up there so you can take advantage of it. So tell us a little bit about what you've put together for us, because you put a lot of time and effort into this for us, and this is an amazing offer.
Yes. So what I've actually put together for you is a checklist of four steps basically on how to improve your holistic health. And basically it addresses your physical, your mental, emotional, your spiritual. Sorry, that was all four. Your physical, your mental, your spiritual, and oh my gosh, I just forgot the last one.
Emotional.
Yes, emotional. Sorry. Yes. So it's basically tips on how to, on the daily, like what you can do on the daily to help improve your holistic health to a happier life.
I love it. I love it. So you want to take advantage of getting that offer. And Sarabeth, I want to thank you so much for being with us today and all of your great tips that you've given us. Um, and just this, thank you so much for all the great work that you've been doing and helping, us remember to take care of ourselves. So thank you for
Of
being with
course.
us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. This was awesome.
Yes. And thank you guys for watching. Take charge of your health. I hope that you've been able to pull out a nugget of something you can do today, a simple step. You can take control of your physical and mental health, and have an amazing day. We'll talk next time.